Alright, what is up, guys? We're outside. It's your favorite day in school when class is outside. So, today, what we're going to do is we're going to be reviewing. I'll pause so we don't miss any hands. We're going to be reviewing a video sent to me by a guy named Communism in the Escapees on the Jay Nandez Discord. I put out an open call for anyone to send me a video they wanted me to review, and he was the only one that responded. So we're going to take a look, see what happens. I'll try and be nice, and let's go. Oh, also, if you hear a voice, it's going to be him talking, because I asked him to say his thoughts, so we can, because like sometimes you accidentally do the right decision, like there are only a couple of decisions you can make at each point. So we want to make sure he's making the correct decision and has sound reasoning, not just making stuff up. All right, let's go. Alright, so he pots the top right with a gutter, top pair, clubs. I mean, I guess that's fine. I would check. And then the board pairs. Okay, so the guy's going to have a lot of two pair in his range that he just calls that pot with. And we pot again, it looks like. No, yeah. We pot again on the top right into a range that's like a lot of boats. I don't know why, but we did. So like right now what he's gonna do is like maybe the better hands that fold are like over pairs with clubs that we block. But really like he has like a boat. Maybe he'll fold a low straight, I don't know. I don't like that play at all. I would check the river.
I just barreled the river there because I figured if he has the straight, he raises me on the turn.
Yeah, so you said if he has a straight he raises you on the turn, but
I mean, I know I didn't have the blockers
the
there,
board
but
paired.
I feel like if he has the straight, he has to raise that turn.
Alright, he must not have noticed the board paired.
I
That
mean,
must
unless
be
he
it.
has the straight and the clubs, but we have the clubs, right? So
Yeah, I don't think he
blocking
noticed the
clubs
board
out of
paired.
him.
If the board didn't pair, then it's fine to bet again. But the
So I'm
board
just
paired.
playing 3 tables right now. I tried playing 4 a little bit earlier, and I think it's just a little bit too much. So I'm gonna try 3 and see if that works out.
So like the top left,
Uh,
it's probably a mix. I don't know. You have bottom pair, straight blocker with the 10.
yeah, so I'm playing 3 tables of PLO 25, buying in at 50 big blinds. So here we opened in the button. You have really bad runouts here with bottom
Yeah,
pair.
bad runouts. So we're just gonna
I
check
think we
and
should just
realize
check
those
behind.
runouts. Like we have to fire air sometimes in
We have no spades.
when c betting. Like you don't have
We
to
have
have
a
a
straight
spade to c
blocker and
bet.
bottom pair.
Yeah. So he just doesn't know that like you fire air sometimes in when you're c betting. You can't just only bet good hands and good blocker hands because
We're opening this.
you just check back all your
I
air and
might
that's not how you
refer to
play. You
PLO
gotta fire
matrix
it.
every once in a while.
Yeah, it's an open on the bottom right. Get 3 bet, small,
Yeah,
call.
we're gonna call this 3-bet.
On the top left, at this point, we definitely should bet. Pair of threes isn't that good of showdown value. We have some blockers. Like, you gotta take a stab.
So we have a gut shot. It's kind of weird that he 3-bets and then checks here.
When he checks after 3 betting there,
He's checking. I don't think he's folding.
let me look at this guy's stats. Look, I think that's like 59, 48, 17, so he's gonna have like a lot of just nothing on this flop, so I'm gonna take a stab on the bottom right.
Apparently ace high pair of threes wins it.
Okay, well I guess we do have showdown value with threes on the top left.
I think we can just check back here.
I would stab. The guy's 129 hands, 17% 3-bet. Now it would fold to the pot. Okay, no. Like, we just can't win the hand. Like, we're not gonna win. We're gonna hit a spade and he's gonna bet again and we're gonna lose even more. Alright, now we fold. For sure. Open on the top right. Fold top left. Bottom right, fold.
Guess we just fold there.
Yeah. Fold on the bottom right. Check the matrix though, it's close. Alright. See if we can. Boop. Look for some hands. Fold on the bottom right. Fold top left. Okay, good.
Got the rebuy set at 50 big blinds just to make it a little bit easier because I'm trying to learn the RFI still.
Sure.
Short stack RFI from the PLO matrix. Makes it just a little bit simpler with less adjusting.
Okay, that's a good idea, I guess.
Because I'm already fairly familiar with the 100 big blinds.
You say you're familiar with 100 big blinds, but I don't believe you. On the top left, we're probably going to defend.
Tables aren't particularly good. It's mainly just regs.
I mean, if the tables suck,
Okay,
you should always leave.
We got a fish right here, as well as a fish on this table, though. This table in the top left's not that good.
Yeah, I mean, if it sucks, I always leave the table if it sucks. I'm not there to
Well, that's okay.
jerk myself off.
I think this might be a defend.
Yeah.
8-8, Jack 9, single suit. Yeah.
Alright, check, call.
Don't flop particularly well. Flop hits his range pretty good.
Whoa, Sam Heasy? I was playing 25-50 with that guy like 2 days ago. Guess he moved up. You cannot fold on paired boards with a pocket pair in your hand. Like against like a small like half pot, third pot sizing, like you're really far up in your range and you have a lot of equity against their range. Like you're just giving up your like are you only gonna call with a king? Like what are you calling there if you're not calling pocket pairs? Like come on.
I think we're just check folding there.
No.
Really
You gotta call pairs on paired boards.
Appealing.
Like
Almost all of our equity is backdoor.
almost all of your pocket pairs you have to call. It's front door equity. You have it right now. Like you just can't fold.
Especially this guy that's opening.
Yeah, 3-bet on the bottom right. Three bet on the top left too. That's fine. I mean, we have aces.
Wow. We flopped super goods. Like, see, this is a spot where even though we should be c-betting, like, you know, a lot of our range on this board, I think we're checking because we have everything.
Yeah, I mean, we're probably c-betting range on that board
Like, we literally have everything.
at GTO, and it's kind of exploitable if you only check when you have the super fucking nuts.
I think we just want him to try to bluff.
But I guess, like, again, this is like a bad player. His stats are crazy, so if we want to at least give him a shot, we can.
Jamming, obviously.
Yeah, top left is standard.
Got the better aces, and he flops the flush draw, and we split.
I might even, I don't know, check again on the bottom right. I don't know.
He had the snap fold on. I think it's pretty hard to get value there. I mean, I'm happy just taking down the 3-bet, I guess, sort of. But
Okay, two
we
folds.
literally had everything on the board.
There's a bee circling me. If I get stung, I'm never going outside again. Alright, skip around. Look for some hands.
Got 888.
Okay, I don't care what other people have. Okay.
I don't think this is an open.
You say you don't think this is an open, but come on, snap open. On the bottom right. Queen 10, 9, 7, double suited. That's a good hand.
That's definitely not.
Alright.
Expect a 3-bet, which we're going to call. Snap the 3-bet. Wow, no 3-bet.
Alright, flop a lot of
So
equity.
we have bottom 2 pair with no straight blockers and the second nut flush draw here.
Yeah, so we're going to be like checking most of our range here.
Hand,
So,
but obviously we're not folding.
yeah, check calls, easy. We have like a really strong medium strength hand. We have a lot of equity against this whole range, but if we raise, we're just kind of isolating ourselves against hands that destroy us. So just check call again.
I really wish we would have turned the clubs. That would have been That was really what I
Okay.
was hoping for.
Open on the top right for sure.
Like, we blocked the spades,
They have the second nut
but I
flush
really
draw.
feel like
Two pair
I feel
gutter.
like
Come
he
on.
would be. I feel like he would be betting bigger than this if he didn't have like spades.
So on the top right, definitely call the small 3-bet with this hand. Bottom left, it's a call. We have way too much equity to be folding to a half
It's
pot size
backup.
bet.
I don't know.
I mean, if you're thinking about folding on the bottom right, you definitely have like what is it, monsters under the bed syndrome, where he only has ace jack with the, nut flush draw. Like against everything else, we're doing fine. Like you just need to call for half pot. Like rip on the top right for sure. But we call and
here.
turn the nuts.
Second nut flush.
I would bet like it's a little bit smaller.
We'll go
I don't know. On the top right.
I'm not really sure whether to call or not here.
You should definitely call on the bottom right. We have so much equity. You just can't fold it to a half pot bet. Okay, well played. Now we just check fold. Yeah, I mean he pots it.
I guess we have to fold now.
Yeah, I think you played the hand
Like,
well.
see, I mean, I feel like we have, even if he has ace jack here, we have equity.
Yeah.
I mean, he would literally have to have ace jack of spades in order to be smashing us. And maybe that's what he had.
No, I mean you came
Even
to the
then we
right
have outs
conclusion.
against him. We block. I mean, this is. I feel like this is a hand that I'm really interested in because I mean we block so much, except for the ace jack. I don't know. I mean, obviously we're not calling here,
Yeah, I mean if he has ace jack, it's fine. We still have enough equity to
especially
call.
since we block spades.
Okay, fold.
But the fact that we blocked spades made me feel like my spades were going to be good.
Yeah.
But his bet sizing definitely makes me think otherwise.
I wouldn't read
I'm
too
not
much
really sure
into bet sizing about someone.
if I should just have folded the turn.
No,
or
don't fold
folded
the turn.
I mean, I don't think we're folding the flop, right?
No. Don't fold the flop, don't fold the turn, fold the river. Okay, we have a hand
We're
on the top
definitely not
left.
raising at any point in that hand.
No, I think you played it well. Just sometimes you don't hit and you have to fold.
Pretty sure this is a fold. Oh, it's double suited though. Okay, it's actually not.
8, 9, 6, double suited. Cool.
Alright, we're gonna try to move a little faster. I'm gonna
An open.
try not to consult the matrix.
Well, you should consult the matrix if your ranges aren't that good. I still check it all the time for myself.
Getting close to 100 big blinds deep on the top right though.
Yeah, we got some folds. Let's skip. Okay, we have an open, I think, on the top left. 9-4 good suit. Full, or I guess check on the right.
Gonna call a 3-bet.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to check our whole range on this board.
We have a blocker to the straight. So
Yeah, check.
I think this is a spot where we can check raise.
No, you don't
I
want to
think I
check
was
raise
gonna
with no
check
equity.
raise there.
No. And you don't want to bet now with no
we
equity.
only had the one blocker, but we had the redraw.
No, you have like no equity.
Betting after that was loose, I think.
Yeah. You don't really want to do bluffs without a chance to win
I
the
don't
pot
think
by
it
making
is.
the best
I mean,
hand. Like, come on. You'll have like a gutter
I
a
think
lot.
we can like take a stab here as a bet fold.
I would bet bigger. Like, we have no showdown value of blockers to the nuts. We want to like.
Just hoping that he's on hearts since we.
So like, when you're using your blockers with the sizing, if you're going to have multiple sizings, you want to use the sizing that makes the most sense with the blockers. So when we bet kind of smaller, he's going to call like 2-pair type hands. But if we bomb it, we're kind of isolating his range down to straights, and then we block both the low straight and the high straight with our hand. So we want to use the sizing that makes sense with our blockers. So if we're going to have two sizings on this river, one smaller sizing for like sets and like 2-pair type hands, and then one larger sizing for straights, then we have the straight blocker, so we want to use the bigger sizing.
Unblock hearts. But maybe if we're taking a stab, we should bet pot.
Yeah, you just gotta jam it. And he calls with 2-pair.
Yeah. I mean, he was on hearts, right? I don't know if he's folding to a pot size bet there. But I think that check raising the flop would have been okay.
No, check raising the flop is bad. You need some equity to start putting more money in the pot.
Like actual like pocket nines.
Like your blockers themselves don't matter as much as like having like a gut shot. Because like when the pot's gonna be huge on the turn after you check raise, like the ability to spike the nuts and win the entire pot like 10% of the time or whatever happens with the gut shot, like that's super important and adds a lot of EV to your hand rather than having like a second 9. Like the solver doesn't do crazy things that often without equity on future streets. Like your 0 equity hand is pretty bad. It's fucking B. It's huge.
Folding the small blind here.
Fuck, the beat has landed on me.
Defend this hand, the big one.
Yeah, defend that hand. Open on the bottom right.
Got open-ended and middle pair.
Yeah, I guess we can check call. Yeah. Middle pair and bottom pair.
Flush draw.
We have 2-pair.
Got a 3-bet here.
Call,
of course.
Against the guy 3-betting 17% so far. I don't know. This is close to a 4-bet. I guess call's fine.
Flop pretty much the nuts against this guy.
So I get it in on the bottom right.
Question is whether or not we raise here.
Top left is close between a lead and another check call with 2-pair open ender. I think I kind of like the lead on the top left. I'm not sure either way. I don't know.
I think we can just keep checking. Check call.
And then check again, top left.
I think we can just get it in here.
My feeling on top left after seeing the ace is like we're giving a lot of his like overcards, like a free shot at a gutter, a free shot at hitting 2-pair. I think I kind of like just betting there on the top left. 3-bet, top right. Okay. I mean, if he has king 9, 4, 5, bad suit, we should be 4-betting ace jack jack. Because that's like 100% range right there.
Did not get there.
Okay, we win anyways.
We do have some showdown value with 2-pair.
Gotta check the graph, make sure everything's going okay. All right, top right. Definitely check back. We have bottom pair, low gutter, low flush draw.
Gut shot.
Like a nice medium strength hand. In position, you want to bet really polarized here.
Pretty good runouts here.
No, I don't like the word runouts anyways, but whatever. Okay. It kind of feels like when you're saying runouts, you're just like applying some random, just like make up reasons for why you're doing stuff. Like a lot of wordy
fake tank for a second here.
explanations are just like, this is bullshit.
And go ahead and hit him with the click back.
Like, your game should be based on studying rather than trying to divine some reason from factors in the hand.
That's not good.
So check back.
Not flush blocker.
So from studying, we check back a lot in this spot, especially with showdown value with the overpair of aces. But we're gonna bet small in position. It's fine, whatever. All right, defend on the bottom right, even multi-way with queens and the queen high suit.
So we're 100 big blinds deep now. I think we're defending this big blind. It's not the best flop.
Now it's check fold. All right.
Let this go. You need to improve there.
Look for some hands. Okay. Open on the top left for sure. I'm saying for sure a lot. I don't say it normally. At least I don't think I do, but I'm just noticing. Okay. Yeah, it's a fold.
First button.
Yeah, queen 8, 7-4 is like a snap fold, like not even close. So if you're checking that, you still need to be spending a lot of time in the matrix. Get your preflop ranges down.
Queen 8, 7-4, good suit.
Alright, we're gonna see it's not even close, okay.
Not a defend at all.
Alright, we have some folds. Skip ahead, look for some hands. Fold on the top left. Fold on the bottom right. Fold on top left. Reg tables don't make for exciting action.
There is one.
Add another table. Okay.
First you gotta get the right avatar in order to maximize your EV.
We have nut aces on the top right table.
Alright, well, we're definitely gonna fake tank, 3-bet this guy.
Gotta balance our timing tells, of course. 3-bet with the super nuts.
Usually go like right about here.
Oh yeah.
Well then. No back
Flop
up
the
here,
nuts.
so yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and just get it all in.
It's really nice of him to pot into us like that. Definitely shove. Alright. Pretty good equity.
And he gets there, of course.
Yeah, of course he gets there. No justice.
Whatever.
Alright.
Making those, at least we're back down to 50 big blinds now.
Yeah, when you want to play short, losing a pot it's a win because you get to be short again.
60% on the flop.
Okay, looks like we have some folds or no hands because it's a reg table. What was that? Okay, yeah. Open definitely an MP with ace jack 9-6. Oh,
Also,
nut aces again on the bottom right. That's
maybe
cool.
We'll think about it.
Okay, open.
Not the best flop here. We do have some runouts though, so I'm gonna go ahead and c-bet half pot.
On the top right, I would not c-bet. We're going to be c-betting this board really infrequently. I don't know what good runouts means. Like, we're going to be betting this not very often at all against the big blind. And when we do c-bet, we're going to be more selective. So, like, good blocker hands or stronger mate hands. And then just mostly check back our range. So this is a mistake. And actually a mistake that I exploit a lot on these low rainbow boards. Fucking something on my leg. On these low rainbow boards, I check raise a lot. I check raise way more than what the solver would say just because people ever c-bet them. So what you're doing now, you just get punished. This is really exploitable, and I don't think a good play.
I think this board hits my range.
No, it doesn't hit
It
your
doesn't
range.
really hit either of our ranges necessarily.
You're just going to get
Probably
punished for
hits
c-betting that
range
board.
A little bit better, but now this hand I'm not sure about. I actually want to check.
I don't know
real
if it
quick.
is either.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Okay, I guess it's a fold, not micro stakes rig.
Let's see.
Okay, we open on the bottom right with our nut
Here
aces. We get a cold
have-
caller on the button from the fish.
We're gonna check.
It's check fold, depending on sizing. Check again.
I think our hand just plays as well as a check call here.
I don't know if I would check call. Maybe against him.
I think we have the best hand here a lot of the time.
Yeah, just check again. Fold on top left.
I don't think we're really getting value from much there.
Yeah, we just have showdown value. Just check it
Obviously,
down.
we don't really have any reason to bluff. Well, I mean, besides the strength of our hand, but we don't have any blockers. I think we can
Defend, yeah.
probably just defend here. It's fine.
And then kings on the top left table. We're gonna be 3-betting at 50 big blinds.
We have top pair actually.
So on the turn here, I think I'm gonna take a lead. I'm gonna lead. We have the queen of diamonds blocker, bottom pair gutter, or middle pair gutter. Can't really check call, but we can definitely take a stab with our blockers here. And we pot, half pot. All right, yeah, big sizing. We time out in a super plus EV spot with the kings on the top left.
Defend here.
Yeah, it's a defend. I think I'm gonna take a stab on the top right. I stab too much in this spot, but I think it's something we can get away with. Yeah, give up on the bottom right. Yeah, fold. We get aces again on top left. We're gonna raise if we don't time out again. So people over c-bet a lot, and so one of the exploits against that is when they check is to stab a lot. So in these spots on boards they miss, you know they're going to be c-betting their strong hand, so they have a lot of air on the top right. So I'm just always going to stab whenever they check to me with a hand like this. Not always if you're watching and we play in the same games. Just sometimes. Yeah, we can bet the turn. I don't know about the huge size, but
We also block a lot of his continuing range.
it can be part of a good strategy if we balance it.
Hopefully he tries to squeeze.
Okay, we have middle pair, over pair, check back. On the top left.
We block top two pair though.
Yeah, you block top two pair. You block bottom two pair. Block middle set. Definitely check back.
Pretty bad runouts.
I don't know about
Well,
runouts.
not really.
Because sometimes we talk about good runouts and we want to bet, and then bad runouts and we want to bet. I don't know what you're doing here, but
I think we can bet here. Bet half pot.
I would check. Bet more polarized, because, you know, betting's always polarized. In position.
That's actually a great card for us.
Yeah, pretty good card. So I'm going to bet small again. When we pot, we're kind of, like, it seems like we're betting, like we want him to fold all his draws so we don't get drawn out on, and we want him to continue when we're dead. I don't really get it. I would use a smaller sizing at this SPR, but whatever. I would not isolate with ace king 9. Okay, good. Like, I know you want to get in the mix with the bad players, but you can't turn into a bad player yourself trying to play 50% of hands with them. Like, you just have to gotta let it go. So I like the fold on the bottom right. Okay, fold. Fold. Snap folding the single suitor rundown on the top right. I like that. Alright, got some dead time. We'll skip. Ooh, we have kings. I don't know if this is an open at micro stakes rig.
From middle position, we're folding.
Okay, fold, fold.
Double check. We have king, king, 3-5, single suited.
Alright, we're gonna check. Oh yeah. Beautiful fold. Expertly played. Alright, we got some folds.
Here, I somewhat insightful commentary into the decisions I'm making, whether or not that they're good or not, but that's another story.
Okay. Something about commentary, wasn't listening. Okay, no hands because it's reg tables.
Putting a big blind.
Oh, we have a defend on the top left. Alright, let's go.
Come on, bro. Why
Oh,
are you
man.
doing this, man?
Now we gotta fold. We're already planning on defending. It's ridiculous.
He's totally gonna defend that hand.
Okay, more dead time. It's probably an open. I don't know. Yeah, I think it is.
Pretty sure that's an open. It's
On the
definitely
bottom
open,
right.
almost 100 big blinds deep.
Good
Pretty
fold
sure
on
it's
the
also an
top
open,
right.
50 big blinds deep. Ace, king, queen, 3, bad suited. Yeah.
So we'll probably check call this. Or we
So
could bet.
basically
The
flop
guy's
the
super
nuts with
wide,
top pair,
so we can.
but we're gonna check.
I guess out of position, we still want to check. Alright,
Top
turn the
two
nuts.
pair with the nut flush blocker.
I just pot it.
So we're gonna pot here.
Yeah. Get max value against the bad player.
My plan there was to pot, and if he calls, then check to him on a non-spade. Obviously, try to get him to take a stab if he's on a busted spade draw.
Seems reasonable.
Maybe I should have bet less to try to keep his draws in, but I feel like somebody that's playing this loose, like 73 and 50, I feel like he's not doing a whole lot of folding post flop when he has flush draws. I don't know that for a fact, but his fold to c-bet stat is pretty low. I mean, it's a very small sample, but
yeah, I wouldn't look too much into non-pre-flop stats and small samples. You're just gonna mislead yourself most of the time.
I guess it's not that low.
Alright, so we have an open on the top right if it folds to us. Nice. Three bet on the bottom left. Oh, it min raises from super under the gun. I guess we're just gonna call then.
Gotta open from the under the gun -1. I think we can just call here. It's like a min open.
Yeah, I guess so. I think I like the call.
Bet. I don't mind just calling here, as much as I don't want to play a 3-bet pot out of position, but I think we can call a 3-bet with this hand.
Okay, we do get squeezed and we call. Miss the flop.
Amazing flop.
I think top right is an open. Ace 9, 8, 7 bad suit. I don't know though. Could be wrong at micro stakes rake. Okay, we're giving up on the bottom left. Got some folds. Okay, we have ace king 10-6 bad suit on the bottom right.
I'm gonna 3-bet this guy with this hand.
Okay, yeah, I like the 3-bet isolate against the wide range.
74 and 51.
This is a hand that performs well against a wide range and not so great against a tight range. So, alright, before he clicks call here, so like when we have a hand and we want to isolate the bad player, like ace king 10-6 actually does really well against a against like a really loose range. So the loose 74-51 player, this is a really great hand to isolate 3-bet. But once someone else isolates, like this hand doesn't perform well against tighter ranges, and I think we should just let it go instead of just giving money away.
If we have any insight into his 4-betting stats here.
It's not about him 4-betting, it's about cutoff's tighter range and us performing poorly against it and getting a bad price.
I'm gonna flat
Okay. I don't like it.
This might be bad, but
yeah. Cutoff is 21-14. He's going to have a tight range isolating that player. We are going to get 4-bet sometimes. It's not impossible.
Maybe I should have just 4-bet him.
No, I shouldn't 4-bet that guy either. Oh, jeez. Okay, we miss. thankfully,
Oh,
and can just get out of there before we get stacked. Okay, check back. Just give up.
don't have any spade blockers.
Excuse me. That's what I get for going outside. Alright, folded. Fold on the top left. Bottom right, thanks to fold. We like King 10 single suited combos for some reason, but I don't know if 8-6 makes it in there. Against the open, we're definitely going to fold.
Yeah, so we're pretty much wrapping it up here.
Okay, so we're wrapping it up.
Didn't really get into that many interesting spots, but hopefully there's something worth going over. I'm really interested to hear your critique and feedback because I definitely need to work on my post-flop decision making. So thanks for watching, guys.
Alright, so this is the end here. I guess I'll have some parting words before I say goodbye. And so like overall, I think you did pretty good. I think you're misapplying some like concepts that you know a little bit about, but not that much about yet. I mean, that's okay. It's part of learning the game. Like, you're going to learn a new concept, learn a little bit about it, misapply in your game, learn more, and then eventually you'll get it. So it's just a part of getting better, so it's okay. I had a lot of fun watching this, so if anyone else wants to send in one, go ahead. I'll review it, post it here. And thanks for watching, guys.